mic. Test. Ang lapit, ang intimate ng shot. Excited ako. Hindi ako excited. Hindi na tayo aabot ng isang oras. Ayoko na umabot ng isang oras kasi ang tagal mag-edit. Isa sa mga bagay na na-realize ko, doing your own content, being a one-man team for your own content, hindi nakaka-train yung pag-iisip ng gagawin mo or yung conceptualizing, writing scripts, planning ahead kung anong gusto mong output na gawin for the week. The tiring part is sound editing, video editing, doing reels, marketing your own content, paggawa ng thumbnail. Well, paggawa ng thumbnail is fun. Hindi kayo maniniwala na walang AI sa lahat ng pinagagawa ko. Lahat ng ginagawa ko is purely editing stuff. Traditionally, meron akong, editor na hindi AI driven. At yung ginagamit ko for thumbnails is just PixArt. Pero hindi AI ang pag-uusapan natin, of course. Well, umulan na naman. So, welcome! Ako nga pala, once again, si RC Cola. Every video naman nag-introduce tayo ng sarili natin. So, hindi natin kailangan sabihin, once again, ako nga pala to. Itong conceptualizing and script writing for this specifically, well-prepared siya, pero yung utak ko right now, yun yung hindi prepared. Sa mga bago pa lang na nakadiscover nitong yapping channel, ako nga pala si RC Cola. Hindi Coke. At mas lalong hindi Pepsi. At kung overthinker ka at overanalyzer ka who finds having a deep dive into certain things entertaining, fun for you, having a discussion about it is something that you were looking for, then you found the right channel. Dahil dito, aside sa nag-recommend tayo ng sad songs, given na pumasok na ang panahon ng tag-ulan, hinihimay din natin ang bawat lyrics para maramdaman natin yung sakit habang bumubuhos yung ulan with matching walling. Hindi kasama yun. Itong song na napili ko for today, feeling ko sikat siya in a way. Well, disclaimer, hindi naman ako nagsabi na pipili ako ng mga songs that are underrated for me to promote them, for me to recommend them, yung mga undiscovered gems. No, that's not the goal. Ang goal ko lang here is to give you songs that can fit specific vibes ngayon tag-ulan. And itong song na to is called Fools by a band, kilala siya as Nathan and Mercury, pero recently they had brand change. Hindi ko alam kung ano nag-spark nun. Hindi ko alam if there has been any issues surrounding this group, pero I learned about it from a good friend. Pia, if you're watching, shout out to you. Thank you for recommending this song years ago. And ang ganda ng song na to. Well, for me. Hindi ko lang alam sa iba kasi itong genre ng song na to is kind of, if alam niyo yung genre na gospel. Not necessarily spreading the word of God or something, pero merong specific na genre ng music na meron silang backup choir giving you the feel of being in a church, something like that. So if hindi kayo familiar sa theme or sa genre na yon, and this is going to be the first time that you'll listen to one, hindi ko alam kung ano ma-feel nyo towards the song. Konting context about this song is, if familiar kayo sa web series na gaya ng pelikula, this is written by Kent Lim Baga and directed by JP Habak Jr. back in 2020. I think nag-start siya like September-ish until the whole Q4. Pag tinignan nyo rin yung music video niya, wala kayong iba makikita sa comments kundi 7th episode. Nanonood ako ng guys sa pelikula. Well, BL siya. Happy Pride! Hindi ko sinasadya na ito yung unang song na gagawa natin ng deep dive na i-recommend ko for the rainy season. Hindi ko sinasadya na ito yun, na ito yung papasok sa isa sa mga magiging recommendations ko. But, life is full of coincidences. Although, pag sinabi ko na hindi ko 'to sinasadya, baka sabihin niyo hindi ko pinapaplanuhan 'tong mga bagay na 'to. I do. Pero inisip ko lang kasi yung tagulan ng May, summer downpour, whatever. Ano nga yung kanta ng 17, was it Northern Downpour? Hindi, Panic at the Disco ata yun. Pero, it's just downpour song. Lumalayo ako sa topic. Ito yung sinasabi ko na hindi ako mentally prepared. Kapag hindi ako mentally prepared, I don't know the flow of the things na pwede kong sabihin. So, pwedeng may pumasok na idea ng one thing and then pwedeng may pumasok na idea about another. So, I'm just yapping everywhere. My brain scattered everywhere. Fools is a popular gospel and soul infused R&B track released by the Filipino alternative slash soul band of Mercury, formerly known as Nathan and Mercury. So, yun yung name ng band when I first heard about this song. And the song explores themes of love, learning from past mistakes, and understanding that patience is a virtue instead of rushing a relationship. Side note, sobrang helpful ng laptop stand if mataas yung upuan mo pero mababa yung desk mo pero wala kang space. Very common advice to a person is to just do it. Grasp the opportunity. What's that famous saying? Carpe diem. Sa opportunity siguro applicable siya. Pero when it comes to being in a relationship with someone, this is a long-term commitment. This is building who you plan to be with in the future. And to that, what I can say is ang relationship is just like choosing the right leader for a country. Very timely given na medyo katatawanan ng politika right now, pero that is a topic for another day. If gusto mong mag-build ng katatawanan din na future, a family of your own, then siguro, yeah, magmadali ka, pili mo lang anyone. In every relationship, maski friendship, maski PR relationships mo, for future opportunities, for your job, all of those things are being built brick by brick by Paramore. No. You find the right people to surround yourself with, you befriend those people, and you maintain it. So, yung mga ganong type ng relationship, inaalagaan siya, hindi siya nirarush, bibigyan mo siya ng tamang timing. Although it would feel like walking on eggshells in the beginning, pero, getting to know them more and not just jumping into anything, that is an important part of building relationships. So, let's go ahead. First verse. Reaching my hand, I hope you would too. 'Cause darling, I'm not through with you. I can't wait till I'm with you. But I learned that patience is a virtue. Pre-chorus, hoping by then I'll understand. Chorus, I've been a fool. I've been running after you. Times have changed, but it's not too late. Rushing my heart when I could have just waited. Siguro dito papasok yung maraming beses na gusto nating mag-jump into a connection. Pero ang real connection, lingid sa kaalaman ng lahat, ay dapat genuine. Hindi ko alam kung lingid siya sa kaalaman ng lahat, pero ang dami ko kasing friends na basta may makilalang bagong tao, bagong lalaki sa buhay nila, they want to jump into them. Kiss them. Make out with them. Yun agad yung, yun agad yung gustong mangyari ng mga tao. Although, marami rin namang types ng relationship na yung unang beses nyo magkita, screams forever. Guilty ako sa part na to kasi nung nakilala ko yung boyfriend ko, is it a year ago? Last year ba kami nagkakilala? Yes, early last year, I met my boyfriend and ito yung mga tipo ng relationship na it just clicks. That this is the person that you want to be with, that I can see a future with. Hindi mo siya controlled, hindi mo siya manipulated, but every single time that you, let's say, talk to this person, spend time with this person, things just develop. Guilty ako sa mga ganun, so I am not one to say that relationship should be built slowly. No. Although meron din naman akong mga relationships na I have been friends with them for a while before I get to be with them. Those are in the past, pero that still depends on what works for you and what type of people you are meeting. Pero if you're a fan of dating apps, turning every social media into a dating app, it is best to know more about the person than just quickly jumping, quickly imagining things. Yun yung tendency kasi na whenever I meet this person, pasok siya sa criteria ko when it comes to looks. Kaso hindi siya pasok sa criteria ko ng personality eh. But the looks are fine. Baka pasado siya. Baka pwede ko siyang baguhin. I can change him. Sabi nga dun sa isang kanta ni Olivia Rodrigo, I am my father's daughter, so maybe I could fix him. Ang papa kasi niya is a psychologist, psychiatrist, a therapist, I'm not sure which one. Hindi naman porket willing ka to change a person doesn't mean that willing din sila to change themselves. I'm not here to defend the type of relationship that I am with right now, pero ever since meeting my man, all I could think of is changing for the better, and all that he can think of is also changing for the better. Kasi we came into this conclusion that if we wanted to keep this relationship, if this is the end game, then we should be the best versions of ourselves. So here comes the silly part. Patience is a virtue. Although madali siyang sabihin, di ba? Maghintay ka lang, maging pasensyoso ka lang in everything. But that's the thing. The more we restrict ourselves, the more the feelings wanted to come out. Kaya hindi natin mapipigilan kahit nasabihan natin, mag-advise tayo sa friend na just don't jump into things. Especially kung yung friend mo is known as a chronic dater. Isa sa mga nagustuhan kong part ng song na to is the lyrics ng chorus. I have been a fool, I have been running after you. That's one silly part of wanting to be in a relationship very quickly kasi you found out that this man is within the standards that you were looking for, and then gusto mo na lang bigla, but we have to be together. For him, I'm gonna dress pretty. For him, I'm gonna put makeup on. For him, I'm gonna change my hair. Ang gusto niya parang mga rakisa na may mga kulay buhok, I'm gonna do that. Gusto niya na short hair, bob cut, sure, I'm gonna cut my hair. Hindi doon palaging natatapos ang lahat. Maybe we want to change ourselves, pero that would still depend on the person if they see you as a partner. Kasi if they don't, regardless kung ano mang change ang gawin mo sa sarili mo, they're not gonna see that. Always consider what they're thinking. Always put yourself in their shoes. Siguro, hindi naman kasi lahat nagmamadali, di ba? Fools rush in. That's true. Dun mo mapapatunayan that old songs are still so relevant kasi fools rush in. And then every single time that they rush in, they fail. Kasi they didn't know what this relationship is gonna bring them. And if there is a relationship to begin with, but so, ang masasabi ko lang ay nakaka-drain ang one-sided, ang unrequited love. Coming from experience? Hindi naman sa gano'n. Although I did have a long-time crush. Pero this was a long time ago. High school, I have a long-time crush. Na-type ko siya nung bata ako. Keyword, type. This is a very common type of man na tall, lanky, smart, nerdy. I love nerdy men. Just saying it, just putting it out there. Now that I'm with someone, I am securely with someone who is also secure for themselves. Na-realize ko na that was just a type all this time. So baka ikaw ganun din. Maybe failed relationships are just our types. Anyway, second verse. Know that I have settled down before, but I don't mind doing it once more. I can't wait. I can't wait till I'm with you. But I learned that patience is a virtue. Pre-chorus and chorus would be the same, except I think longer yung chorus. I've been a fool, I've been running after you. Times have changed, but it's not too late. Rushing my heart when I know it was too soon to call it love and make it through. Times have changed, but it's not too late. Rushing my heart when I could have just waited. Nung unang narinig ko to, nalilito ko dun sa part na know that I have settled down before, but I don't mind doing it once more. So, does it imply na nagpakasal na siya before, lumagay na siya sa tahimik kasi settle down is paglagay sa tahimik, being married to someone, and yung line says, I've done this before. Pero, trying to understand the whole theme of a song is surrounding patience and perseverance in love. Yung paglagay sa tahimik or settling down that is mentioned in the lyrics could also mean asking someone na nagmamadali, nagpapanik, na sobrang energetic person to settle down, calm down. Hindi ka dapat nagmamadali when it comes to things like this. So, kailangan may kalma yung sarili mo. Okay? Una sa lahat, hindi tayo mauubusan ng populasyon ng buong mundo. Although, I'm so happy to hear na the new generation is choosing not to procreate. Mahirap ang buhay, hindi natin ma-afford yung bahay, yung kotse, yung sarili nating property. So, why do we want to procreate? That is good. Although, meron tayong ganong notion for now, hindi naman nauubos yung populasyon. So, why the rush? Also, if alam nyo yung musical na The Waitress, merong song doon about meeting someone na hindi mo kilala and being on a date with them. And then nandun lahat ng worries niya. I think the title is When He Sees Me. What if galing siya sa jail? What if pinlano niya lahat para makilala ko? What if colorblind siya? What if untrustworthy siya? What if balak niya lang lahat to kill me? And all of the overthinking involved in meeting new people, let alone building a relationship with them. This is someone na hindi mo kilala lubos. Except, of course, if yung mga type ng relationship is friends to lovers, that is a different story. Pero meeting someone, building something with them, and hindi mo sila kilalang lubos, hindi mo pa sila nakakasama, nakaka-live-in. Sabi nga ni Nadine, nagka-live-in sila, it's what? What year was that? I don't know, I forgot. Dahil sinabi niya yon, ang dami ng tao na nagsasabi na it's important to live with the people muna. In a house, in a home, to fully gauge how they are as a person na homebody. Kasi this could be a kind partner pero makalat siya, hindi siya nagliligpit ng pinagkainan niya, at hindi rin siya naghuhugas ng pinagkainan niya. Hindi ko sasabihin na relatable to from an ex perspective, pero imagine meeting someone na pagod ka from work and then uuwi ka para paghugasin ng pinagkainan nila that has been there for what, since yesterday? Calm down, get to meet the person first, get to know them first, live with them first before establishing this connection. Ang daling sabihin, depende kung saan siya mag-a-apply. I know I'm not one to say kasi, well, when I met my boyfriend, it's just him. Although marami kasing mga ganong type ng meet, right? Is it meet cute? Was it called by, isn't that like an internet slang? Meet cute, meeting them for the first time and it's like a cute encounter. Everything is just fluttery and lovey-feely something. Some people are lucky to have a type of relationship na they don't have to, kilatising mabuti yung person, and then from the get-go, you just know it's him for real. It's not always like that. And kung maging ganun man, that is a dream come true. Thank you. Thank you to my beautiful man for coming into my life. Now comes my favorite part, the bridge. And hindi ko alam kung pumasok siya sa Taylor Swift University of Building Bridges, or Gracie Abrams University of Building Bridges, or Olivia Rodrigo's University of Building Bridges. Pero this bridge is very short, concise. Pero the way that it's sung, the way that the lyrics are created, are written, are planned and conceptualized. It's so beautifully done. I've been holding on to you for so long. I don't want to have to let go. But if our love is real, then why are we here? Okay, so gusto kong marinig natin lahat. Willing akong makopyright for this video para lang iparinig. I've been holding on to you for so long. Didn't wanna have to let go. Perfect. Perfect rating, 10 out of 10. Thank you for your service. Of Mercury. Pagtaas nyo ng tono nun, why are we here? Para siyang climax of everything. After everything that we've done, after everything that I tried to establish with you, if our love is real, why are we here? Bakit nandito pa rin tayo sa stage at bakit hindi tayo mag-progress into a higher, a deeper stage of relationship? Why? Why are we here? Why am I still questioning myself na kung ikaw ba? At why are you still questioning yourself if am I worthy of you? Well, that is just one example. I mean, kung ayaw sa'yo ng tao, that they're always going to question if you're worthy, right? Baka ganun yung mentality ng person of interest, kaya hindi kayo nagpa-progress into something else. Although hindi naman natin masisisi na ang daming kabataan ngayon ng mga yearner. Normal naman na mag-yearn, okay? Normal din na mag-yearn sa maling tao at normal din na mag-yearn sa tao na alam mong hindi ka naman gusto. I know, masakit yun. Pinaghihintay mo lang yung sarili mo for that doom. Pero okay lang din yun. Part yun ng paglaki. Part yun ng pag-discover ng acceptance na hindi lahat magwo-work in our favor. And I think that's part of growing up. That is an important step of growing up. So if you are in your teens, you like this person, they don't like you back, and you're just waiting to have them, good luck. pero pero may mga parts din naman na naghihintay lang tayo. Baka gusto rin nila tayo, meron tayong MU, malabong usapan. Mutual understanding na pareho nating ayaw ng label is even worse. Ano yung mga memes na, are they lovers? May sasagot, worse. They're stupid. Why are you in this whole quote-unquote understanding, pero at the same time, you are not progressing? What's missing? What are you waiting for? Most likely, one of those parties involved is just waiting for someone else, which is the sadder part. May hinihintay ba tayo, like, blessing from a parent? Siguro hindi, kasi marami namang kabataan, maraming tao na they don't care if this is approved by their parent. Hindi pa kasi ako pinapayagan ng parents ko to be in a relationship, so can you wait until I'm 18? Is a more common excuse. Pero at the same time, hindi yun palagi ang dahilan. Hindi sa hindi ako pinapayagan. It's just that I want this constant flirting era with you but not in a committed type na marerequire ako na ikaw ang una kong kausapin in a day. Na marerequire ako na sa'yo ko lang ibuhos yung oras ko throughout the day. Na marerequire ako na pagkagising ko, sa'yo ko mag-good morning, bago ako matulog, sa'yo ko mag-good night. I mean, commitment is a big part of our interpersonal relationships with people. Of course, commitment nga, diba? So you are committing your time, your efforts, your day-to-day to a person. Could be too much for people. Merong mga tao na nag-opt out sa relationship by choice. I don't blame them because relationship could be tedious. Relationship could be a heavy commitment to people. Na merong 9-to-5 job, na merong family that they have to take care of, na merong family that they have to prioritize. This could be a really heavy matter for them. That's why they're opting out. So maraming reason why you are in an unrequited love. But regardless of that reason, I hope you stay strong kasi this is not the end of it. May mga tao na suki ng unrequited love and hold on. Hold the frick on. Because it's not a you problem. Most likely talaga marami lang kupal na nilalang sa mundo na they find out that this girl likes them and just wouldn't like them back. Kahit nasabihin na, oh, this girl excels in school, hindi ko siya type eh. Some people choose someone at their level. If very impressive yung portfolio mo for them, you could be out of choice. Hoy, recently, one of our bosses declines this applicant because according to his notes, he's too good at this job. Tatanggapin mo lang yung kaya mo lang. Yung kaya mong i-handle. Kapag masyadong matalino for you, could be something na mafe-feel mo na bobo ka. And of course, we don't want that. Meron tayong mga kanya-kanyang requirements in a relationship na yes, gusto natin yung matalino, pero wag yung super talino na mafe-feel ko na bobo ako. May mga ganong tao. And honestly, I respect it. Kasi you know exactly what you want. Mas nakakainis yung mga tao na hindi nila alam kung ano yung type nila. Na, pwede na to, tapos mababaliw ka dun sa tao na yun, tapos pagka nag-aaway kayo, sa akin katatakbo, and then sasabihin mo sa akin, after everything, sasabihin mo sa akin, hindi ko sure kung type ko siya. Well, saan ang galing tong yearning na to for someone na hindi mo naman type? But that's besides the point. Sabi ko sa inyo, pakalat-kalat talaga yung utak ko today. Moral of the story is, huwag na natin gamitin yung patience as a virtue kasi so, gasgas na siya, ate. Kasing gasgas na siya ng time is gold. So kung papasok ka sa pageant, hindi mo na sasabihin yung time is gold tsaka patience is a virtue. Iba na ang sasabihin mo. Moral of the story is, take your time in knowing what you want, and what they want, what you would look like together in the future. Ang daming types ng relationship na mukha lang siyang masaya ngayon, pero in the long run, it doesn't look pretty. Kasi we get old, we get bored, we tend to make choices that are not good for this relationship that we're building. Could be selfish choices, could be like gusto ko mga ibang bansa, ayaw niya, dito lang siya, doon ako, type of thing. And of course, that's a very specific story, a very specific experience, pero hindi ako nakaka-relate doon. But maraming ganong types of cases na, well, my parents made me want to go to States and then my partner wants to stay here, so dito siya. Gusto niya yan eh. In a relationship, marami kayong choices na choices nyo. Hindi niya na choice. So that's one thing. You get older, you probably would think na, am I gonna be locked into this one woman for the rest of my life and I'm not gonna be able to choose other people when I like? Problema mo yan, boy. Hindi ko alam sa'yo. Ang daming pwedeng tumakbo sa isip ng isang tao that will be with a partner for the rest of their lives. So, be careful who you choose. Be careful who you build your future with. I'm not even gonna say marry. Kasi a lot of people don't believe in marriage no more because a lot of marriages that we know of are effed up. So, valid point. Yes, highly respectable if you don't want it, and highly respectable if you also want it. That would be up to you. But especially if you are going to get married, be more careful about the people that you choose to be in your life. Piliin mo yung tao na hindi ka iiwan sa postpartum. Mga ganong type ba? Alam mo kung ano laban ng TikTok ko with the way that I'm forming my thoughts right now. Piliin mo yung tao na kahit maliit yung sweldo, very dedicated into building a happy family with you. Kaysa naman yung malaki nga sahod niya, pero like not even 50% goes to you and your family and your children. It's not just about being patient. It's also about not being a fool who rush into things and ending up being wrong. Don't be wrong. Siguro mag-iwan ako ng question for everyone. What is the longest time na nag-yearn ka sa maling tao? And siguro, sasagutin ko yan sa susunod kong video. I-rate ko siya musically wise, 10 out of 10. Gusto ko yung tunog niya, gusto ko yung vibe niya. Kapag umuulan, gusto ko siya pakinggan. That type of rating, musically. Lyrically, hindi siya kasing profound ng mga iba nating tinalakay na song in this whole Maulan Music Moment series. So, siguro mga nasa lang siya. 7.5. I could say 7.5. It's not bad. It's not the best. But it's not bad. It's good. I like the chorus. I like na simple lang yung words na ginamit sa kanya, and really understandable, really hitting you hard. So kung gusto mo ng very obvious, in your face type of song, mga ganun tipo ba, this is a song that I would recommend. And as always, I would appreciate your comments if meron kayong suggestion in the next rainy day na pwede nating talakayin, himayin in my videos. You can leave a comment down below. You can also follow me on my socials. And if you like this type of video series of discussions of deep dives, you can subscribe to this channel. Madalas akong mag-upload. Wala akong permanent date of uploading. It just depends on whether umulan today or whatever. But so far, kasi yung series na to is about raining and sad songs. So, that would still depend kung anong panahon natin today. And I hope you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one.